Today we're gonna do an old-fashioned Friday for homebodies.
Live from the basement.
Virginia is for Grubbers. We're back again with another old-fashioned Friday, and this week I got a special guest by the name of
Carl Morris.
Carl Morris. I could list what he's done and who he is, but we'd be here for another hour and a half. So, long story short, Carl Morris, former NFL player, Harvard graduate, Harvard Hall of Famer. And that's how he explains that to people, the way he just did it right there. He doesn't talk about it, you know what I mean? Like, whatever it is, what it is. Also a great friend of ours. Today we're going to do an old-fashioned Friday for homebodies.
Live from the basement.
And that's Carl Morris's specialty because he likes to kind of just kick it at the house, and he has a beautiful home, so why not kick it at the house? And the brand that we're going to be rating today is called Strongwater. Strongwater old-fashioned cocktail syrup. There we go. There she is. Wow. Strongwater. Boom. So Strongwater old-fashioned. It's an 8-ounce portion and 32 pours.
32 drinks, yep.
So you're getting 32 old fashions out of this, and the price point is $20. On Strongwater's website, it says it's $19.95. I don't know if they charge shipping, but regardless, it's $20. You're getting 32 drinks out of this. So in the past, I've gone back and forth with how we're going to review pre-made old fashions, and I've changed the system multiple times. I've done, when we go to restaurants, it's 0 to 3 on appearance, 0 to 3 on first sip, 0 to 3 on overall taste, and 0 to 1 on overall ambiance of the restaurant. We can't do that because we're not in a restaurant, and it's not, like, we can't rate where we're at because it's irrelevant to the product itself. So I'm coming up with a new system, and I feel like I'm going to stick with this one. 0 through 2 on appearance, price, how many pours you're getting out of it is the max. 2 would be the max. And then 0 through 4 on first sip, 0 through 4 on overall taste. It's also good to note that we're also using a Clump Possum smoke kit. You purchased that where?
Amazon as well. So,
Amazon.
Yeah, it came with the 3 wood, so that's wood chips for hickory, cherry, and oak.
And we used
cherry for the sweetness.
That price point, $90. They're also using a Peninsula Premium Cherry, Luxardo Cherry. That is $13. I'm not going to rate the cherries. I'm not necessarily even going to rate the actual smoke kit, but the smoke kit is dope if you want to check that out. But we're going to rate the taste of the old fashioned. This was made with Woodford
Reserve.
Woodford Reserve, which I don't know what the price is, probably 40.
What is it, 40 for like a small bottle?
Solid bourbon.
Yeah.
And all you do is you mix that with the strong water, 1/4 ounce of this, and then I guess, 2 ounces of the bourbon,
2 ounces, imagine? Yeah, 2 ounces of bourbon with a 1/4 ounce of strong water.
Throw it in a mixer with some ice, stir it around 15, 30 seconds. You also have a single cube. You got single cubes
Single
here.
cubes. What we do over here?
In the shape of a rose.
Hey.
In his house this
Only
way.
the finest.
He's got a better setup than a lot of these restaurants out here, man.
Yeah, I got to give that to my wife. My wife picked the rose ice cubes, and they're a definite win.
Yeah, she wasn't playing games. So, 32 pours, $20. Small enough where you can just throw it in your pocket.
Yeah.
You're going on vacation. You can pack it, whatever. 0 through 2. What do you got?
I like it a lot. Main thing for me is easy use, and you can crank out a drink if you're having friends over.
Yeah.
You can pour 5 drinks for people instead of having to sit in the back and do bitters and you know hope you get it all right. So I like it a lot. So I'm gonna go high. I'm probably go like a 1.8.
1.8. I agree with that. I think that's more than fair. All right, I'm gonna go with same 1.8, and then here it is, man. If you're a homebody looking to do some old fashions fast for $20 plus the bourbon, here we go. First sip, brother. Cheers.
Cheers.
God damn. So I think this is like the 5th one we've done where it's like either a mixer or it's like a pre-made.
Okay.
And there haven't been a ton that have kind of like been phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, the one I just did 2 weeks ago was horrible. I mean, it was really, really bad. So like this is very refreshing, super smooth. I like the balance of the sweetness to the bourbon. Thoughts?
So I like this a lot. I had it at a friend's house, and it made me immediately come home and get it. So I definitely like the taste. They do also have maybe like 4 other flavors. So, you know, you can play around with those. I think the person's house we had it at first had different flavors, and I tried them, and honestly, I didn't taste a difference. But I think they had like a maple bacon one.
Yeah.
They had a orange one, and so they had different flavors. But I didn't notice that much difference between the tastes in the flavors.
Yeah.
So I stuck with this one, but you know, I like it.
Yeah, I think going with the classic is the move. 0 through 4, first sip. What are you thinking?
You know, again, like I said, I think it's a good product.
I mean, you had it at a friend's house and came in
and
and bought it.
I bought it the same day.
So
I obviously like it. Yeah. So like I think I'll probably go maybe like, let's say, you know, 3.5.
3.5. All right. I think that's more than fair. I'm actually going to go a little higher than that. Because again, I don't know if it's just because the one we just did 2 weeks ago was so bad that like this one's like, I don't know, just like kind of super refreshing to me. But the one we just did was so bad. And I'm not going to mention their name because there's no use in that. But I'll go 3.6 and then we'll jump into the overall. We don't got to pound them, but yeah, man. Cheers again, bro. By the way, this is previous episode. We did one with Carl's wife, Tanya. Tanya runs a shop called Shop Kenzie, which we shot that one at... what's the name?
The Oyster Bar.
The Oyster Bar. We shot at the Oyster Bar in Middleburg. Tanya's currently doing Shop Kenzie orders right now.
But, I'm telling you, like for me, it's easy use and consistency.
Yeah.
Because you know, I was making them before. You know, I had my bitters and I had my simple syrup and all this nonsense, and then it was, you know, especially when you're kind of in entertainment mode, like
hosting.
That's when you really notice it. And you're like, dude, I don't have time for this.
Yeah,
and then like you can't just make one for yourself and, you know, ditch everyone else because that's just grimy. So so this makes life a lot easier.
Yeah, I mean,
for those. So it would be interesting to try the different flavor of wood. Sure. I do believe that the cherry is the best fit for what we're doing here, but you know, I'd be interested to see what the oak is like or the hickory with it.
100%.
Yeah.
Those Peninsula cherries are off the charts as well. That's not going to be part of this rating. Again, we're only rating this, but those are $13 on Amazon, and I'm going to go home tonight and I'm going to buy those. So those are on point. Overall, I think the consistency is great. There's no like fluctuation of like any different taste, like really at all. You know, I'm gonna stick to the same score that I had for first sip, 3.6. You?
Yeah, no, I think I'm good with my. I think 3.5 for me is a hitter. Yeah.
So you said 3.5, 3.57 plus 1.8, 8.8.
Yeah. All right.
Right?
Yeah. Yep.
8.8 for Carl Morris, Harvard graduate, most intelligent person I'm friends with, smarter than everybody I know. I think I have a 9. Strongwater Old Fashioned, 1995. Virginia is for Grubbers. Carl Morris, my man. Cheers, bro.
Cheers. Appreciate you having me.